Uh...
On Stardate 48315.6, the USS Voyager was transported beyond our control, 70,000 light-years across the galaxy to the Delta Quadrant. There, without aid from Starfleet, we began our 70-year journey home. In our numerous encounters, we came into contact with many dangerous and violent species. Having a limited crew with no chance of reinforcements, we determined that we needed a specialized team to handle the more dangerous situations. Tuvok, Voyager's chief of security, assembled an elite force of security personnel named the Hazard Team. Ensign Monroe is second in command of this uniquely trained team. Equipped with 7 of 9's experimental anti-Borg weapon, the Infinity Modulator, the Hazard Team has beamed to a Borg cube on a dangerous mission. However, the team was quickly overwhelmed, and the iMod is now in the hands of the Borg. Separated from the rest, Monroe is attempting to rescue the team.
Monroe to Tuvok. I've been cut off from the rest of the Hazard Team. I don't know where they are.
Ms. Monroe, we have isolated your team members' life signs. They appear to be trapped in the tertiary power modulation chamber. Rescue them at any cost.
Acknowledged. Tertiary what?
Ensign, I've uploaded your mission objectives and tactical information. Review it now before proceeding.
Monroe! My savior. Get the IMOD. It's on that table. Thanks, Monroe. Let's go.
Thanks, Monroe. I'll get Odell back to the ship.
Hey, watch it! Well, they know we're here now. Force field? I don't see a disk node here. Must have a special power source. I'd come with you if I had an IMOG, but let's say I stay here at the one. We are Borg. Hey, nice shooting, Monroe. I'm not going in after you. Hey, the force field's down. What the? Some Borg just beamed in and they're...
Sir, I was hit. The Borg took the team through there.
Beam out, Chang. You've done all you can here.
Aye, sir.
Ensign. See if you can locate the control console for the force field.
I told you.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Ms. Monroe, your tactical approach was, shall we say, tactless.
All right, Hazard Team, report to debriefing.
Nice going, Monroe.
Sir, if I may, how was I supposed to know the panel would explode?
That point is not relevant, Ms. Monroe. A given situation is not as predictable as you might desire. Your reckless decision has caused the death of you and your teammates. You have failed. Had you followed standard hazard team procedures, you may have survived the simulation and achieved your mission objectives.
Yes, sir. Procedure.
Speak freely, Ensign. Deck 4.
With all due respect, sir, I don't think procedure would have mattered. There wasn't any way I could have possibly rescued them.
Someday, Ms. Monroe, you may be called upon to do the impossible. Consider this to be your personal Kobayashi Maru.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations.
Computer, reroute turbolift to the bridge.
Status.
Captain, we have reports of secondary EPS conduits on decks 8 and 9 rupturing.
Warp drive is offline.
What happened?
We responded to a distress signal from a derelict vessel and it opened fire.
Tuvok, they don't respond to hails. Maybe we need to send a clearer message. Target their weapon systems and disable them.
Firing phasers. Direct hit. Phasers had no discernible effect. Aft shields are down, Captain. Rerouting auxiliary power to the shields.
Captain, I'm getting reports of extensive damage on decks 9 and 10. We're not going to survive another hit.
Photon torpedoes, full spray.
Torpedoes away.
Everyone all right?
I am undamaged.
What just happened?
Captain, we seem to have been torn from normal space. I think we've been pulled through some sort of isodimensional rift.
Where are we?
Apparently, here, Captain. Sensors and most of Voyager's primary systems are offline. Until repairs are made, it may be difficult to ascertain exactly where here is.
Captain's log, stardate 53854.7. Voyager was attacked by an unknown force and transported to some kind of starship graveyard, whereabouts unknown. The ship is heavily damaged. Communications, propulsion, and other systems are offline. Until repairs are done, we're utterly helpless. Stranded. Let's get this ship back together, Chakotay. Get damage control online. Harry, find out what you can about those other ships, and exactly where we are.
Aye, Captain. Uh-oh.
Captain, there's a containment leak in engineering. If we can't get it sealed, we're going to have a warp core breach.
Ensign Monroe, you're wearing a hazard suit. Get down to engineering and help B'Elanna seal that leak.
Captain, we're drifting. Attempting to compensate with maneuvering thrusters.
I'm having a hard time getting any sensor information on those derelict ships, Captain.
Keep trying, Ensign, and see if communications are back online.
Ensign Monroe, I believe the captain ordered you to go to engineering. Captain, I have some data on one of the closer ships. It does not appear to have any life signs.
Scan for power sources. See if you can locate a controlling vessel among the debris.
Ensign, the captain gave you a direct order.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Commander.
What is it, Ensign?
Captain, one of those ships appears to be the remains of a Constitution-class ship.
Can you identify it, Ensign?
Not at this range, Captain.
Captain.
Yes, Ensign.
Tom.
Sorry, Monroe. You'll have to take a rain check for now.
Hey.
What's up, Monroe?
7.
I have no time for frivolous pursuits.
Hey.
Yeah?
Tuvok.
Is there a
Turbolift
purpose
controls
to this
malfunctioning.
imposition?
Initiate vocal command using manual interface.
Deck 11. Engineering.
Sir, here's
Crewman.
the damage control progress.
Sorry,
for the
I don't have
aft side
time
of the
for
deck.
chit-chat.
Good. Who's fixing the data shunt here?
Showers and Chell, sir.
Good. And Renner's on the Jeffries tubes.
Garrett, can you give me a hand with this plasma relay? GPS conduits are gonna blow! Hit that panel and bring up a containment field!
Sorry, Monroe. The data shunt's been severed here. Everything down this way is shut off.
Hey, we're getting a power surge here.
Monroe, quick! Hit that panel and shut off this relay!
That was close.
Chell, I need to get this containment field down.
There's an override in the Jeffries tube just down that corridor.
hazardous material detected.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Monroe, what took you so long? We've got a warp core breach in progress. You need to get in there and shut it down. There are two things you have to do, so listen carefully. First, cut the power relays on the main floor, then go to the upper level and decouple the dilithium matrix. Wait a minute. You're going to need a helmet to get through that coolant leak.
I've got one in my transporter buffer.
Hurry up and find those terminals. There isn't much time before we lose containment and have to reject the core. Hurry, Monroe. I'm not sure how much time you've got left.
Attention. Warp core breach imminent. Access denied.
Monroe, I just remembered. You're going...
Displaying power relay access code.
Got it.
Access granted. Power relays have been cut. Attention. Warp core breach in 30 seconds. Dilithium matrix decoupled. Warp core offline. Core breach averted.
Good job, Ensign. That was touch and go there for a little while.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Okay, let's get a cleanup crew in here. Seal that leak. We need to get main power back online. Vorik, give me a hand with the resonance cascade modulator. Gina, watch your alignment. That isodyne array has to be modulated to exactly 4.7 microjoules.
Yes, ma'am.
Ensign Stats, is the coupling matrix back online yet?
Just another couple of minutes, sir.
Oh. How's it look, Justin?
Intruder alert.
Good.
All security and hazard team personnel to the loading dock.
Engineering to bridge. The leak's contained, but we've got some heavy damage here. I don't know how soon we'll get warp drive back online. Or if we'll get it back online. Deck 8, loading dock.
Here, Monroe, take this. Come on.
If you need medical attention, just come back here.
Monroe, over here.
Just a moment. You'll be fine.
We're being invaded by some kind of pirates. They're taking our supplies. We have to stop them. There are 2 of them behind a barricade in there. They're launching energy grenades. See if you can eliminate them. Ready?
I saw some men back. I'm doing something. Who are these people?
Just a moment. You'll be fine.
Tuvok to Foster. We're pinned down in Cargo Bay 1. We require your immediate assistance.
Monroe, Tuvok needs help. Come with me. Move it.
They're on the run! We did it!
Tuvok to bridge. The intruders have been repelled.
Well done. It seems our situation is worse than we thought, Tuvok. Report to the conference room.
Acknowledged. Lieutenant Foster, have the team report to hazard operations. I am certain that many of you are curious as to our situation. Voyager has been transported to a region of space we are not familiar with. It seems that many other disabled vessels are present here as well. We have detected an energy dampening field surrounding the area that is draining Voyager's systems of power. For the moment, we are trapped like the other ships and cannot escape.
Like the Tarkanus gravity well. 247 ships have been lost there.
Or the Bermuda Triangle, back on Earth.
Perhaps. Our primary weapons and propulsion systems are offline at the moment. The captain's current strategy is to find out as much as we can about our surroundings while we effect repairs.
So, what's the deal with our unwelcome visitors?
We do not have much information about them as of yet, Mr. Beesman. They appear to be scavengers of some sort, comprised of Klingons, humans, and Malons. With only short-range sensors operational, we have been unable to locate their vessel since it departed. However, we have detected a vessel nearby. While sensors indicate no life signs, we have detected a functioning power source on board. Our hope is that their computer systems are still operational and contain information about this area. The hazard team will transport onto this vessel and retrieve any files that are still intact.
No life signs?
Like a ghost ship.
Yeah. Boo!
While your superstitious beliefs are quite illogical, Mr. Chell, caution is recommended. Your team leader, Lieutenant Foster, will now brief you on your specific mission objectives. Lieutenant?
All right. This is an information-gathering mission. Minimal encounter probability. The hazard team will split up into 2 squads. Alpha Squad, my group, will beam into Control Room A. Ensign Monroe and Beta Squad will be transported to Control Room B. Our objective is to have at least one of the teams locate a functioning terminal to extract any information we can and return to Voyager. In the unlikely case of hostile encounters, the technicians should be protected at all costs to ensure retrieval of this information. Any questions?
Sounds like a cakewalk.
See the quartermaster, Oviedo, in the equipment room. Gear up, then report to Transporter Room 1. Dismissed.
Data gathering? I was hoping for some action our first time out.
Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Wonder how long those scavengers have been here.
I don't know. I'm surprised they managed to survive this long. I wonder where their ship is.
Scavenger guns might come in handy. They used lithium crystal chips for a power source. Most ships use those crystals, so you should be able to find more to power the gun. The second trigger on it fires the energy grenades. Be careful with those. If you want, you can test out your weapons in the holodeck here behind me.
Initiating program. High noon. Begin.
Excuse me.
I sure hope they're right about that ship being abandoned.
Telsia.
Hey, Alex. Nervous about the mission? We'll do fine, I'm sure.
Austin?
I don't know, Alex. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ms. Durant, while we have some extra time, I thought we'd review First Aid Combat Protocols one more time.
Thank you, Doctor, but I think I am well prepared. I did go through extensive training and testing for this position.
Of course. Well, let me know if you develop any nervousness or pre-mission jitters.
Don't worry, Doctor. You'll be fine.
Out of my way!
Energize.
Let's see if any of these consoles are working.
Look at this. I've never seen such a ship. It's almost like it's alive.
I think I found the data terminal. Just give me a minute to start the download.
It's hot in here. Humid.
I kinda like it.
You would. You're a Bolian. I wonder what those are. They look like
Foster to Monroe. We've tapped into a data terminal here and started the download.
I found one here too. Who's
Ambush! They're everywhere!
What's going on over there?
Just start downloading.
Okay, I've got it. Starting download.
Keep downloading. We'll cover you.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir. They just stopped attacking a moment ago.
Same thing here.
I got all I could from the data terminal. Let's get out of here.
There's a slight problem there. Whatever alarm went off must have raised this thing's shields. We can't contact Voyager and we can't beam out. We need to regroup. We've done some scans and it looks like there's a junction point in Section 29.
I see it.
We'll meet up there and figure out how to take these shields down. Good luck. Foster out.
Section 29 is through that door up there.
Great. How do we get up there?
This way. Out of my way.
what are those things?
They seem to have an isophasic signature similar to our own transporter technology.
Transporters?
Chell?
Did I miss something? That's the way to Section 29.
Excuse me.
What is it, Alex? Locked.
Where's the control panel?
It's open. It's open.
What was that all about?
Let's go!
Wait for me!
Where are they? Chell, are you sure this is the right place?
Positive. Maybe the aliens got them. Boo!
Looks like our scans weren't quite thorough enough.
Hey, Chell! I'm gonna jump! Catch me!
Stow it, crewman. Look, Monroe, we've got to deactivate the shields before we can beam out. The data we downloaded from our console indicated there are 3 main sources we need to hit in order to do this. Your team should be able to take out the main computer core through there. We'll take out the backup power systems up here. We'll meet up at the main power core and shut it down.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Good luck, Monroe. We'll meet you at the power core.
Hey, Chell, behind you!
Is that?
Some kind of...
I've got point. Looks like another of those transporters over there.
All right, let's go.
No. What happened? She just disappeared.
Some kind of energy field. From that pod.
There's no trace of Telsia. It's as if she was completely vaporized.
There was nothing we could have done, Chell. We better get a move on, or we might be next.
What was that all about? Transporter down there's working now. That's it. The computer core. Is that the starship graveyard we're caught in? What's that in the middle? A planet. I wonder if that's their home. What's that? It's huge. Looks like a space station. I wonder if that thing's responsible for trapping all these ships here. That must be this ship. I can't shut down the core from here. The main controls are on that upper level. But I think I found the security sequence for that door. Hold on. Got it. I'm ready for shore. that energy field. This is it. Those consoles shut down the computer core. I'll work on getting this access door open.
Monroe to Foster. We've shut down the main computer core.
Good. We just shut down the backup power systems. We're on our way to the main power core.
Right. Chell and I will meet you there.
You and... Where's Telsia?
She didn't make it.
Understood. We'll be in the back.
Heads up!
Monroe, we're under heavy attack. We've got to get down to that power core and shut down the...
Sir! Sir! Come in, sir! Foster!
They must have gotten them. Not so good for our very first away mission, huh?
Keep it together, Chell. It's just you and me now, and Voyager's depending on us to get this information back to them. If we fail, everyone on that ship could end up dead. Now let's go shut down that power core and get out of here.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
We'll make it, Chell. We have to. Come on.
Oops. I think I shot that transporter.
Great.
Watch your fire! This console will probably open that force field up there. The only way it's going to stay open is if one of us keeps it open from here.
Don't worry, Chell. We're almost out of here.
But hurry.
He had to stay behind, but he's okay. What happened to your team? I thought you were all killed.
Those alien things overwhelmed us, but I managed to get away. Now we've got to move on if we're going to salvage this mission at all. like some kind of stasis pods. The aliens must have a hibernation system, or... What the? It's Telsia. And Beesman. They're all here. They're breathing. They must still be alive. Maybe they're being kept for food.
We've got to get them out of there.
Right. We just have to shut down the power core. Then we can beam them all out of here. Maybe the doctor can do something for them if it's not too late. Come on. This is it. The power core. We've got to get up there and shut it off. Just a minute. You're the ones who trapped us on your ship and attacked us.
You invade us, believed you were the others, tried to contact you. Communication methods very different. You attack us.
They were trying to communicate?
We capture your people, analyze them, learn your language. We, Ethereans, have been trapped here 25 of your soul standard years. Crew, very large. Colony ship. Our people in stasis stay alive.
Colony ship?
Must be a sleeper ship for long voyages.
Yes, long journey. New home. Never will see it now, we fear. The Forge has us. No escape.
We're sorry for the misunderstanding. For killing some of your people. We were only acting in self-defense.
Kill? Have not killed. When injured, our people returned to stasis, regenerated. Your people too, not killed, in stasis, analyzed.
those pods?
On behalf of my people, I apologize. We thought the vessel was abandoned. We only wanted information from your computer. We're trying to find our way out.
Our knowledge is yours. Request and receive. We are allies. We will lower defenses. You may return to your vessel.
Find a way out of here. You'll get to your new home.
Foster to Voyager.
Lieutenant, it's good to hear your voice. What happened over there?
I'll explain when we get back. Let's just say we've made an ally. But we have injuries. We need to beam directly to safety.
Stand by. Sickbay has the wounded. We're ready to beam you back now.
Acknowledged. Foster out. It was a difficult mission, Monroe. It looked pretty bad out there for a while. But we got the job done. Have the doctor look at you and then join me in Hazard Ops. I'll be assembling the rest of the team for debriefing.
Yes, sir.
I don't care if your hemorrhoids are chronic. There are no medical deferments.